Let's hunger actually. If we go hunger into Merlin into Viv Vision, that's a pretty good setup. The Viv Vision in the hand. Nice. And then Clea's gonna give us all of the fire. There are patch notes for Galaxy Game up on their website. We also reviewed them at the very start of the stream today. If you're looking for some concise thoughts on them. I think we do this. And then next turn we go Zombie Scarlet Witch here and play some stuff out after. Fuck that yellow jacket in particular, gamers. Oh, come on! God damn it, Merlin. Yeah, sending a Goblin across against a Merlin deck is certainly a choice. Final answer. Final answer. I don't know if this deck is good, but making my brain tickle in all the right ways. I think I'm winning most of the time, unless one of these polymorphs goes crazy. Because this adds 2 to the left, and then I have a flames there that's adding 3 more. Victory. It's fun. I dig it. Zombies really are my favorite archetype in this game. There's so many different ways to play the zombie cards. We were a 50-50 on the jug the way the rest of it broke down. That's true. It was almost one of the polymorph configurations that lost us the game. Shadow King is the best tech card by a lot, for sure. That game would have been sweeter if Merlin hadn't screwed us on the left. A little unfortunate. If I keep dying to Shadow King, should I be sticking Cosmo in decks like this one? No, I don't think you usually have a window to play Cosmo out. I think you're just supposed to play builds that can consistently play for all 3 lanes. Kentaros, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that support. Direct bits of support like that are a big part of why this is able to be my job. Thanks for keeping me around. So not a Juggernaut game. Most likely. Getting with Prodigy is fun. Okay, so if they can't win the center, we're good then? Which I think is likely. Hey, tickle tickle. Not a super exciting game because of the location variance, but that'd be all the same. GG Jellybean. Clea dodging the Gwenpool hits like she's in the Matrix. Yeah. Yeah, the Gwenpool triggers and the Isle of Silence for RGT is just like, come on now. Come on, Ben. It's such a good boy this year, Benjamin. Let me have my fun. Oh, 34 card Monty confirmed. You a front wallet or a back wallet carrier? It is physically terrible for you to be a back wallet carrier. It doesn't matter how slim or not your wallet is. You should not be sitting on things in your back pocket. It's rancid for your back. It's also better for getting pickpocketed. It's just like, it's really an all downside proposition. Don't do it. Actually, I guess we play for here, yeah, to split these points up. All right, hey, tickle, tickle. The real upside to the slimmer wallet too. To shill the product is slimmer wallet means that like my Exter and even my foldable phone fit comfortably in my front pocket together if I need to carry more than just the two of them. On my average pair of jeans. All right, Prodigy is porked. Clay is gone. Lost one 50-50, won the other 50-50, so they won't get any flames here at least. Are you about to make us buy Joaquin Torres? I mean, if I don't top deck Zombie Giant Man, I think we're pretty cooked here. Yup. What a 34 card deck experience if I ever had one. The only way this gets better is if they Shag or Shadow King us in the Hellfire Club next turn. Oh, sorry. It'll be peak 34 card deck if they do a really long tank, and then at the end of running down the rope, play the tech card to kill the zombie horde. Oh, they did have a flames from their what's it called earlier. Oh my goodness, we won the game. Thank you, Juggernaut. What a lad that Juggernaut is, champ. Big jugs. Big jugs. Big jugs, chat, not just on your anime variants. You can't wait for Prowler. Honestly, both the cards releasing next week are gas. I'm really looking forward to. They're both good build around cards where you have a lot of deck building choices. I'm super looking forward to both Hydro Man and Noir Prowler next week. Vision with their RNG Batroc here could get us into some trouble. We'll see. Big Jugs variant wet. Clea's right there, gamers. Don't be rude. Buy Chord or wait for Prowler. So, in general, I think... what's the word I'm searching for? In general, I think Chord's one of those cards where when you have it... Chord is one of those cards where when you have it, you're going to get a lot of play out of it. However... Chord is also not a card that you're gonna get locked out of decks by not owning. It's a card where it like optimizes. It doesn't make or break, if that makes sense. Is this crazy? Call me, baby. And then we hope that the zombie lands center and we just punt the right. Sad. Grifter genius, chat. It hadn't even occurred to me I could redraw the zombie giant, man. So how big is this? This is 2, 4, 6. So get this to 8, and then 10, and then another 10. I think I do this.
There's no strings on me.
Wait, why do I need to change Quantaro? It's only losing me 3 points over here. It's losing me 3 points, and it loses me points on this and this. I guess this is 1 bigger if I Omni this. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose the breaker. Oh no, we're just short. If I would have Omni'd here, we would have been 20. We would have been 23 to 23, right? Because I would have been 2 lower on this, but I would have been 3 bigger on here. Because I wouldn't have kittied here. Did you trigger Ant Maze? I did, yeah, I played Merlin into Ant Maze. This isn't terrible for us, honestly. Some free points here means Viv Vision's more likely to trigger. I'd like a 2. Stack more points here. Wait, did they Legion? I was like, what the hell is happening? They Legioned. Okay. And this is the Cerebro King. I think I just did all Legion King, yeah? Just get him out of here. And again, Deafening Chord only hits things that cost 1, 2, or 3, so that was guaranteed to diddle Legion King there. It took a year, but we're back to Snap. Dog it. Thank you for the over 4 years of support on the primers. Good to have you here. I think I do this. And then next turn I have Juggernaut, Clea, Kitty. Oh, this gets real weird real fast, yeah?
Wakanda forever. Behold my mighty hand.
Hey, Pingo Papo, is this deck secretly cracked? It's kind of been great. I'm excited to see what type of Aeroship card I lose to here. It's probably just Shadow King, but like, I'm kind of having a good time. I guess, in theory, this is 8. Can I do this? Is it ever this? Play for all 3? This is better versus tech cards. Can I actually just play this really close and just go to 13 here? I hate myself. Oh, I hate myself. Would I have won the other way? I'd have been a coin flip the other way, right? Or would I have been a guaranteed thing? I was 100% with the other line. I hate playing against Aeroship and flipping fucking coins against it so much. It's such a miserable shit show. It's definitely the singular worst part about this game. It's playing against this deck. Our play beat what they did, but lost to was better against Shadow King and Shang-Chi. This way, if they want to force Viv out of the center, she has a chance to jump into Kunlun. Yes, they also needed over 20 power across 2 lanes, which they unfortunately hit. Oh, right, my Flames doesn't have... My Flames doesn't have plus whatever here. Those are the stupid sandbar. I have a few different choices again. I could play for all 3 again. Or I could not. Good. I think we're good all the time, yeah. We went all 3. Lovely. Lovely.
Victory.
All right, to set a low bar, this is the least disappointed I've ever been with Joaquin Torres. So let's go ahead and take a quick pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. When we get back, we're gonna continue bouncing around with our everybody's favorite 2-2 that I get asked to play way too much, because this seems all right. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. Appreciate everybody starting their weekend off here in Hooglandia with us. I'm gonna be playing a bunch of Marvel Snap this afternoon. We're gonna do a little bit longer Friday stream is my game plan. I'm gonna be taking some time off next week, so we're gonna be running some extra today, Monday, and Tuesday. The least disappointed I've ever been while touching a hot. So, I mean, to be fair, he's a sweet card. He's just, like, always felt not quite powerful enough. And Hunger's a big pickup. This is also the first time I've ever played a Clea deck that was trying to buffer exclusively in hand. Viv Vision is one of those cards that, like, at face value, seems like it should be good. But we never went back and revisited it a ton.
Legendary.
I'm having a good time checking that out again today. I think I have drops.
Legendary.
One more drop.
Epic.
We were too traumatized by Viv Vision's weekend missions. That's just, like, accurate. Clea is probably the card I want the most that I expect to use the least, yeah. Yeah, if we ever get, like, another Marvel Boy level enabler for her, I think she'll be a meta staple. Like, a scaling 1-drop where you don't lose all her stats to Killmonger is really nice. There's been a few Clea decks we've played over the last year where I'm like, yeah, it's fun. Fun and reasonably competitive. Never gonna be the top of the meta game, but you're like, I didn't feel embarrassed and she was sweet. do you think about the buff to White Queen? I don't know that her ability is good enough. It's unsurprising that White Queen got a 5th point of power before Scott Summers. Poor Scott. Someone on the second dinner balance team really hates Cyclops. I don't know what he did to who, but must have been rude. Wolverine's on the second dinner balance team. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Funny, haha. Hey, MV, thank you for the little over 2.5 years. Welcome back. I think we should play Viva's song, chat. What do you think? Allow me to play you the song of my people. Oh no, a horde location. Accurate. Probably want the Juggernaut for the last turn, yeah. What do you think of this? Polymorphic Kitty's probably better. Whoa. Can we win center if we jug right? It's a really good question. Elevator going up. Oh no! If our flames hit Gladiator, we won that? I think if our flames hit Gladiator, we won that, right? Because they would have lost the Monster Metropolis bonus, so we would have gained it. So they would have lost another... No, we would have been short. They would have been down another 3, and we would have been up another 3, so it would have been 18 to 17. So I supposed to flames the center? Maybe flamesing the center was better. Were we still short? We're probably still short if we flames the center. That location's kind of annoying for us. What's your evaluation of Prodigy months after its release? Prodigy is a phenomenal example of a perfect power level Marvel Snap release. It is a card that is super playable and serves a unique function in a variety of decks, but does not see play everywhere. I like Prodigy a lot. I don't have a zombie giant man to draw to here. It's a little unfortunate. I think I just want to tuck this in. Oh, I guess he was worth 5 points once I omnied. Throne Room's obviously really bad for us. Could die here, but an okay spot. We're adding, what, 13 on the right, and then we have a Juggernaut for the left. Yep. Sucks that Merlin screwed us this game. If Merlin hadn't screwed us in the center, we'd have been able to compete in all 3. Or just Juggernaut. Actually, the line, if Merlin doesn't screw us, is we Juggernaut center instead of Juggernauting left. And we play for here and here. Merlin left, would have won with Juggernaut, and it would have lost to them having Silver Surfer plus Brood. What of it? Remember, if you want to get better at games like Marvel Snap, the question you need to ask yourself is not, could I have beaten the line my opponent took with the cards that I played? The question you need to ask yourself is, does it make sense to take a different line with the information I had available to me at the time? Nothing I could do beat every permutation of cards my opponent played out. Oh, I'm dumb. I should play this. No reason not to grab a point here. Then we'll go Zombie Scarlet Witch into Kitty Prodigy. The Scarlet Witch into Kitty Prodigy turn 4 has been really good in the games that we've played. It's felt super clean. My end of turn button is now bugged. Thank you, Marvel Snap. Appreciate you. But I go out on a limb and suggest that the Great Web might be a little bit better for my opponent than us. We need an emote that properly conveys, I'm not roping you, my button is broken. Mood. Well, I mean, in a world where Nidavellir didn't exist, that would be pretty good for me. Unfortunately, I live in reality. It's too little, too late. Ugh. I would let them do their thing, but it's gonna take too long. I'm just gonna leave.
Escaped.
Move players have too many choices to make. I don't want to waste my time. Or yours. Yes, I agree with that. The zombie Scarlet Witch Prodigy Kitty stuff feels like a three card group of cards I would like to explore in other places. Played a lot of Zombie Giant Man, and I've never played those 3 cards with him before, and they feel quite good.
Opponent snapped.
Do I want to just play this for 2 points? Probably not against Discard, right? They have a lot of things that it has high value targets to hit. Extra happy with my decision. Clea doing her best Neo from the Matrix impersonation. Ten probably wins the left, yeah? Alright, Juggernaut, do your thing, bud. Wow, dead. Things deafening Chord is not, Red Guardian. Chat, I for one am shocked that our Joaquin Torres deck is coming back down to reality the more that we've played it. Honestly, it's nice. It was nice of Benjamin to like front load us with a bunch of good games where our deck looked playable, so I can get a highlight out of it, rather than shoving us in a trash can from the start. Don't say that. Keep believing. Queue up the journey, Hogland. I'm not ready to be done coping yet. Damn it, Jeff. I just bought Joaquin Torres for this deck and I'm very free to play. I am now ruined. I don't know how you're ever gonna financially recover from this one. It's a hard knock life out there. Ooh, JT. JT and the Carmartage. A lot of schmoovers this afternoon. Schmoovers and shakers. Merlin shall not move. Allow me to play you the song of my people, Craven. Can't do. I guess the first time I've seen can't do out of him. Wow, my poor guy. So the exclamation point here on the witch is a little bit of a leftover. She does have an ability. Their spider punk can move still, because Anya's the one that slid at center. Juggernaut. Oh baby. Oh baby. I can play all of my cards. I don't know. Oh, I forgot there's another turn. I'm gonna be completely honest with you all. I forgot there was another turn. In my brain, this is the last turn. LOL. And my reroll the center gave their gym damage human torch a bunch of extra points too. Man, unlucky. Craven's going through some stuff right now, Chip. He's not all there.
Opponent snapped.
The real upside here is we got Tonio to boomer snap instead of sweating in the proving grounds. That's our real secret power. I assume that means we're about to eat a tech card. Is usually what that means. Spoiler warning, I guess. Yep. I accept. Humbly and graciously. This is how powerful our deck is, champ. Can't stop, won't stop. Boomer snap proof. Are you looking for a boomer snap proof deck, champ? Look no further than these hungry gamers. Nom. Joaquin Torres has everybody fed, even the boomer snappers. Do 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 do. Alright, I think Kitty's... Well... I was about to say Kitty's due for an upgrade, but I have the Scarlet Witch into Kitty Prodigy, so I think that's the line. If you're buying a laptop today, what would you seek? I don't really have strong opinions on laptops. I haven't looked at hardware in a very long time. I do know I'll never buy an NVIDIA graphics card again. Yeah. The 4000 series card I have in my current streaming rig will be the last piece of NVIDIA hardware I ever own. I've had nothing but driver issues. A very, very disappointing piece of hardware. Do I want to tickle Luke? I don't know that I want to tickle Luke, because tickling Luke will actually make their Ajax bigger, right? So I think I do this because it keeps Ajax smaller. Because Luke stops their cards from buffing Ajax. You want a poly bid? No, I wanna play left so that way I hedge them adding stats on the right. All right, and then unfortunately I assume this is a guaranteed hazmat. We're dead. Speed also gets us. Okay, the high. Thank you for the 32 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
It just really, like, my anecdotes with NVIDIA is that it feels like their consumer products are playing deep second fiddle to all their AI bullshit. I don't know. NVIDIA's involved in that too, so maybe it's more of the same over there, but I definitely have had problems with my 4000 series. I say that as someone who has literally only owned NVIDIA hardware since I was like 15 years old 2 decades ago.
This just in.
I mean, AMD is literally the only other choice for graphics cards. I'm also not in the market for buying anything new anytime soon. Like, I have a 4000 series graphics card in my computer. When I eventually upgrade a few years from now, unless there's some obvious outstanding issue with AMD, I will not be giving NVIDIA more of my money. Intel does make GPUs in the lower end. Don't actually, me nerd. Intel GPUs aren't real. It's like saying Apple makes gaming computers. Yes, and yeah, that's honestly a great comparison. In the strictest sense, you're technically correct, but in reality, where we live, stop it, get some help. Can they add more points over here? I don't think they can, right? It's like saying you could order spaghetti from IHOP. Sure, you can, but also don't. Oh, I thought I was gonna nut on them and they nutted on me. JK, I still win. Boop. Swoop, there it is.
Victory.
I am the one who jugs. Worship me. This deck was a really novel mix of cards. The zombie package in Marvel Snap continues to be one of my absolutely favorite ways to play the game since it was added. And I feel like my biggest takeaway from playing this shell is that the zombie Scarlet Witch into Kitty Pryde Prodigy turn 4 felt really consistently good. That is something I want to figure out. How do I explore this in other places? And I think part of the key to figuring that out will be, okay, what are other things I want to Prodigy that I can pair with the zombie stuff, so that way I have more than just this as a target for it. The Joaquin, Torres, Clea, Viv Vision aspect, like, we did stuff in some of the games that it was novel, but I would wager that's probably a little bit on the weaker side overall, but this aspect of the zombie package felt really good, and I want to poke at that in more places, I think. Speaking of getting poked, get poked by these adverts. I'm gonna run to the restroom while they roll, and then don't go anywhere. We're gonna shoot it for another hour or two at least here on this Friday afternoon. Appreciate everybody hanging out and starting the weekend here in Hoaglandia with us. Watch it on the YouTube side. Don't forget to tap the like button. BRB gamers.